Good morning. Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday, right? Hope everybody's keeping warm. Good morning. Hold on. Good morning, Lisa 54, Jenna Moon, Debbie Lugu, Mr. Positive, Sunshine After the Rain. I love that name. Lisa Free Spirit, Ozzy Vic, Christy A. Like I said, I hope everybody's keeping warm. I thought I'd come on and touch base. Also, I want to speak to my members. Hey, Honor Rose. Um, as you notice the title of the stream is Dance Like No One Is Watching, but Speak Like All Are Listening. And the Dance Like No One Is Watching is something that I always sign like greeting cards or birthday cards with when it comes to my nieces and nephews. Hey, Florida Keys Amy. Hey, Puss in Boots. Hey, IBL. And I write that because I think everybody should live their life where they can dance like nobody's watching. It's just hey, Rep Ash, it's just a positive feeling, you know. But lately, as you can see, you can't talk like no one is listening because everybody is listening to everything. So, to my members, I'm going to put up a community post and I want you all to go in there and tell me what you would want. Now, remember, if we do these Zoom calls, as we can see, have you seen Pepper? Yeah, not today, but had your COVID jab yesterday? Oh, I need to call today. Thank you for reminding me that, see if it's my turn to get it. Yeah, see, Lisa, you should be a dancing fool in your kitchen. Um, Ash, Ozzy might be able to tell you where Pepper is. I don't know. Hey, Fire Walk with me. So, like I said, if you all want to do the monthly, and I'm not gonna do it weekly, forget it. That's not gonna happen. I'm not organized enough. We don't need to talk to each other every week. But if you want to do it like monthly or bi-monthly and you want to do those Zoom calls, we can do it. But look what could happen. That's cool, IBL. I used to dance with Lolly all the time. Speaking of Lolly, tomorrow is her birthday. And I got to get her back in the vet because her skin's getting that garbage on it again. I don't know if it's going to be where she's going to need monthly shots or what, but whatever it is, it went away and now it's coming back. And I don't want it to get out of control like it did the last time. So today she's getting a good old medicated bath. Hold on just a minute, guys. Okay, it was a wrong number. Um, Monthly shots needed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But she's going to turn 11 tomorrow. Um, yeah, 11. Happy birthday, Lolly. Abby Hope says happy birthday. So, like I said, I'll put up a community post. The members can go in there. They can go in there. They can give me some ideas what they want to do. Um, there's a lot of rules to memberships. Um, Remember, anybody can join. Um, Thank you, Rep Ash. Rep Ash says happy birthday, Lolly. That's true, Lisa 54. Hey, Robin. She needs a cheeseburger cake. Mmm. I need a cheeseburger cake too, Lolly. But either way, we'll figure out something. So just put your ideas under the next community post that I make. And I appreciate it. And we'll pick one that's reasonable because I hate not doing anything with the members, but I don't know what to do. You know, like I said, the Zoom calls don't seem to be very private, and anybody can be a member. And I would not want to be the one to say, okay, I'm going to do a Zoom call, but this one's not going to be allowed or that one's not going to be allowed. Hello, Robin. I don't know if I said that, but so there's Ozzy. She'll let her know, Ash. So I moved past, okay, this members thing, hey, sweetie pie, and the Lolly's birthday. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the goings on in the hood because, well, that seems to be the thing going on and everybody's talking about. Now, I've seen a few people run around saying, well, we're getting treated badly because we're standing with Diane and blah, blah, blah. Well, I've not treated anybody any different because they chose to stand by Diane. Hey, smokers cough. But here's the thing. Some of these same people that are complaining that they're getting treated badly because they stood by Diane, they're standing by Diane, were also the ones that ran around when some of us were supporting Laura and called us purple people eater, the purple cult, the flying purple monkeys. So just remember that. Like I said, I personally am not holding it against anybody, but when you're whining and crying that people are treating you different because you chose to stand by Diane and Debbie Lou, I'm against Zoom calls. I don't blame you. But then just remember the way you treated some people when they supported other people that you didn't care for at the time, because everything comes full circle around here. Everything comes full circle around here. As far as Diane goes, Samantha B said, "Happy birthday, Lolly." Right, no one's hands are clean. That's right. As far as Diane goes, I try to use the same lessons in life that I would use on YouTube. Hey, Stevie Wonder, nice to see you. Ha ha ha. Happy Ash Wednesday. I didn't even know it was Ash Wednesday. Look, Ash, it's Ash Wednesday. Uh, hey, Lady G. Here's my theory on the Diane thing. Hey, Skazi. If I was with a friend, if I was good friends with somebody or just friends with somebody, and I found out, good morning, that they went into a convenience store, and you know how you see the jars on the convenience store or the convenience store countertop saying they're collecting money for a family who lost their home to fire or a child or family member with illness. And I found out that that friend stole that jar, then that person is no longer my friend. I wouldn't want them in my real life, so I don't want them in my YouTube life. That's how I look at that. Now, if my friend went in and stole milk and bread to feed their family, then I would probably look at it a bit different. They would probably remain my friend. I would just have to lecture them, don't ever do that again. Come to me and we'll figure it out. But that's how I kind of feel about the whole Diane situation. I personally will not support Diane. She has shown me nothing other than not being forthcoming. I know she's supposed to come live here soon, and, but she's allowed people, hey, Shauna, she's allowed people. Now, this is what kind of ticked me off about Diane, too, is she said when people are telling her that they're getting threats, which, by the way, whoever is out there threatening and calling in welfare checks and stuff, please stop. You're not part of the solution. You're part of the problem. So stop that. But when her closest people, her mods and stuff, are coming to her saying they're getting welfare checks and things like that, Diane's kind of like blowing it off, saying, "Well, that doesn't have anything to do with me." Well, how do we know that? How could we possibly know what it has to do with? Because we've seen the threats. Hey, Samantha Reed. We've seen the threats where everybody in Diane's membership is going to get doxxed, or, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with sitting around trying to figure out who the hell Diane is. I don't care if Diane is Diane from Yugoslavia or if she's Sally Ann from, Bone Lick, Kentucky. I don't care. I think everybody has the right to remain anonymous on the internet, including Diane. But when you put yourself in the position that you put yourself in, Diane, then you got to kind of come clean. I mean, it's just the way I look at it. But like I said, I won't support Diane anymore because I wouldn't support that in my real life. I'm not going to support it on here. I agree, Samantha B. I agree. I totally agree with you. Yes, Buffalo Joe. And I'm a very forgiving person. I'm a very forgiving person, and I feel like if Diane would have come out in the beginning and just laid it all out there and say, "This is what I've done. Here's the receipts that I can provide," you know, maybe she would have hung on to some people. I don't know. Maybe she still has as big a following today as she did 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I just only know what I can do. Now, she did get caught throwing a little jab at Wendy. Now, I don't think that's right, Diane. And Randy reeled her in. So good for you, Randy. I agree, Christina. She did watch it burn to the ground. Hey, Pizza Kitty. Happy birthday, Lolly. Pizza Kitty said happy birthday. Shauna, I totally agree with that. Her people are scared. And how she can say, I think people need to have a little bit more compassion. We never know what someone is going through. True, bug washing. True. But in that case, she could have come forward and said, "Hey, I'm going through this, or I'm going through that, or I'm behind on my bills, or I'd like to use part of the St. Jude money to purchase this gift, or to do this, or to do that." And I don't think anybody would have objected. I do too, Ems. But, like I said, I can only go by, fuck's sakes, at least show a little empathy, humble yourself a little, shoot, pretend to be somewhat sympathetic instead of deflecting by saying, "I don't want to talk about that." I agree, Pixie. I agree. That's what turned me off. And the fact that people that are really close to her, people that have been seen in her stream night after night after night, Pepper, Republican Ash, there is Pepper. And Pepper holds a wrench, so be careful what you say. But, the people that were seen in her stream night after night after night, her mods, her friends that are being threatened, Diane needs to step up and take some sort of responsibility for that. But instead, she says, "Well, that didn't have anything to do with me." I agree, Shauna. I agree. Oh, I totally agree, Lisa. I ended up turning it off. I got about 15 minutes into it, and I could tell that there was going to be no remorse. Uh, there was going to be no humbleness, just like the first time she went live. I thought, okay, she's live with Randy. Maybe something has changed. Oh, thank you, Pizza Kitty. I will. Lolly, Pizza Kitty sent you a birthday present. She's just snoring. I agree, Ems. I agree with all of that. I will apologize to me too, Samantha B. I will apologize to Diane if she ends up showing the receipts the money went. I will too. But what I won't apologize for is the fact that she allowed people to suffer in the process. I know, Pixie. I know. Me too. I mean, me and Diane, we've had our go arounds over the years, you know. I mean, but I can't back somebody that would allow her friends to suffer. Okay, even if I could get past the fact that everything didn't go to St. Jude, you know, even if I could get past that, then I can't support somebody that would hang me out to dry like she has done some of her friends. I'm sorry. I have a loyalty to people until you do something that my morals goes against. That's where my loyalty ends. Everybody on here has to have boundaries, and I think sometimes we forget that boundaries are very important because we're basically talking to a computer screen. And as we even need to take some um, look at ourselves for 2+ years, we trusted that a cartoon avatar was going to take the money. Me neither, Anastasia. Me neither. That we donated it and put it to a good cause. You know, that's what now super chat and creators, most likely you know where the super chat's going. It's going to support their channel, to take their dog to the vet, to buy groceries, whatever. But we have to take a little bit of responsibility for this as well. Because as human beings, we should know better than 3+ years. Yeah. See, I haven't been around that long, Christina. I haven't been around Diane that long. I think my stint with Diane goes back about 2 years. I'm not sure. It could be longer. I don't know. But once you spin my moral compass, then that's when I have to back away. Ash, come on, we're not going to fight in here, especially with one of my mods. I don't know what went on, but thank you, Pizza Kitty. But like I said, once my morals start getting uh when I'm supporting somebody on YouTube that I wouldn't support in real life, then that's when it's time for me to pull away. Do I expect everybody to pull away from Diane? No, I don't. Okay, well, she didn't threaten you here, Republican Ash, so I don't really want the argument to go on here. True, Christina. What do you mean? I didn't see her threaten you, Ash. I don't know what's going on between you and Pepper, but you're the one that came in here demanding to see her, demanding to talk to her, Ash. So she shows up, and now all of a sudden it's my fault? Okay. Tracy, you're right. When the Blondie thing happened, she dropped her PayPal. I trusted Diane, so I did send money when it was all a lie, and she wouldn't help me get my money back. It was a loss. I'm sorry, Anastasia. Pixie says, I always call Diane my moral authority of YouTube. I feel like I'm constantly waiting for her to be honest, and she just keeps disappointing me. I think a lot of people feel that way. All right, Ash, have a good day. I'm not getting in the middle of your and Pepper's disagreement. I know nothing about it, and I'm not running referee between you and Pepper. So I agree, Samantha B. Sonia says, I came in to see the dancing. And I do. I think everybody should dance like nobody's watching. Like I said, I sign all my greeting cards that way. And if somebody passes, I always say sleep with angels. It's just two things that I've always done for as long as I can remember. And I love that song, I Hope You Dance. I absolutely love it. Uh, but as you can see on YouTube, you can dance like nobody's watching, but you can't talk like nobody's listening because there's always somebody out there that's catching your every word. Just like when Diane got caught saying she was going to sue St. Jude. Even though Diane explained that was out of anger, she didn't mean it, blah, blah, blah. It still got put out there. Hey, Bailey Vex. Doesn't matter. It's like threatening to sue the Pope. You kind of don't do that. Good, Beth. Be goofy like that. It makes life more fun. You know, the little jab she made at Wendy that is now on a clip channel. Shame, shame, Diane. Hey, Angela Critters. Hey, Top Cop. Because I don't think Diane now would be the time to start throwing friends under the bus, especially friends that hold your deepest, darkest secrets. You know what they say. Very distasteful, Pixie. Very. And I know Diane's probably upset because Wendy brought this to the forefront. I get that. But I'm sure Wendy has a moral compass. I'm sure she has boundaries. And oh, so it's okay. I just got a text message. So basically, the argument between Pepper and Ash has to do with full on dumbass over there, but whatever. Um, this place is a joke. I can't wait for this chapter to be over. My brain is frazzled. Sonia, I got a feeling this may go on for a very long time, but I'm like you. I hope not. I said the other day, talking to my little close circle, I can't wait for the next scandal. Not that I want anybody to be ripped off, but because I don't. I don't want to see anybody get ripped off. But I do want to see that, if you're going to hold somebody to standards, which is probably our first mistake, is holding anybody to any kind of standards. All I hear is YouTube isn't real. Well, I don't totally agree with the fact that YouTube isn't real. You're talking with real people. Many people form real friendships. I know I have. I've formed real friendships. Yeah, I knew it would be gone, Mama T Belly, because there was a little jab in there at Wendy, and I don't think Randy wanted the world to hear that. Or maybe she didn't want anybody to, you know, record her, clip her channel or whatever. I don't know. I don't take anything down unless someone asks me to. I don't think I've ever. Now, I have put it on private really fast when, like, Laura would be streaming me just to mess with Laura. Like, she would be streaming me, so I would put it on private really quick so she couldn't stream me anymore. But I don't take anything down. The jab was, and it's on a clip channel, and I can't remember whose clip channel it is on, but somebody wrote in the uh chat something about Wendy worked so hard for those kids, and Diane read it and goes, "Yeah, right," or something like that, kind of snarky, not kind of snarky, real damn snarky. I don't know. I can't remember which clip channel it's on. I got it this morning and saw it because I left Randy's chat when. Exactly, Sonia. When I seen that Diane's attitude is not going to change, it's going to remain the same, then I left. I was like, okay, well, this is not worth watching. Plus, I got a new Roku stick, and I got my housewives back. So I've been trying to catch up on my housewives. There's the channel. Pixie just dropped it, where the little jab gets made. And I thought it was quite rude and hurtful. Me too, Smoker's Cough. I love all the housewives. Dallas is my least favorite, but I'm a big New Jersey, and it starts tonight. I am so glad I got my Roku stick because I've been missing them for like ever. I mean, I have Netflix and Hulu and all that, but I needed my Roku stick. New Jersey. New Jersey is my favorite. My second favorite would probably be uh good morning, Riley. My second would probably be Orange County, and my third would probably be Atlanta. Not a big Dallas one. Yeah, the OC. Yeah, I love Orange County too. But I have to say, New Jersey, I wish they quit switching up the characters all the time. But Jersey Housewives is definitely, and it starts tonight. The premiere starts tonight. So I got my Roku stick just in time. But like I said, I was listening to Randy's. I saw no change in Diane's attitude, her voice, nothing. So what is the point? Yes, you can definitely feel and hear Randy trying to keep in, hey Pearls, hey Scarlett, trying to keep Diane reeled in. Diane wants to strike out with anger. You're not really in the place to do that, Diane. Uh, in my opinion, you can do whatever you want, Diane. I don't give a shit. But I know if I was in your position, anger would not be my first feeling, you know. I personally would want to crawl in a hole. But that's just me. Like I said, and I explained this before. If one of my friends goes into a convenience store and takes the jar off the counter, that is a lot allocated for a family or someone in need and they steal it, then you're not my friend anymore. I want nothing to do with you. If I'm not driving, I'm walking home. If you're driving, or if I'm driving, then you're walking home. I don't want to be your friend anymore. So sometimes you have to apply your same moral compass to YouTube as you do to your real life. Why would I be friends with somebody like that on when I say friends, I don't mean like me and Diane were ever, yeah, we communicated. And I will give Diane credit. She's never ever released anything I've ever told her. No, I didn't know that, Samantha B. Oh, I'm gonna have to dig into I gotta screenshot that because that'll be a rabbit hole I get into today. But I have so much to do around the house. I really can't get in. I really can't jump down any rabbit holes today. Randa, exactly. This is not the time to be mad, Diane. And I'm not one of these people that's going to sit around and try to figure out who Diane is. I don't care if she's like I said, Diane from Yugoslavia or Diane from Bone Lick, Kentucky. I don't care. So people digging into her real life, stop. That's not going to solve the problem. Wait, I just saw your comment while I was typing the last one, Smoker Cough. Let's see. Smoker Cough usually has some good comments. Let's see what they said. Oh, yeah, she did. Smoker's Cough. She did say that. But Randy's probably going to get pretty tired of babysitting Diane's mouth. I mean, I'm just saying, not talking bad about Randy, but she's probably going to get pretty tired of babysitting Diane's mouth. Hey, Cheyenne. Hey, Bailey Vex. I mean, I've got my close circle of friends, and let me tell you, one of them can get totally out of control at times, but I just let her rip. Right, Pixie? Just joking. What about the dead woman's family? Yeah, I don't get all that. I don't know why all of that's being done. If you don't have 110% proof, which you shouldn't be doxing anybody. N- Nobody. Not anybody on here, not anybody that's not on here, not holding up pictures saying, this is so and so when you don't have a clue if it really is. Stop it. Stop it. Knowing who Diane is personally is not going to solve any problems at all. Bye, Heimdall. Heimdall. So stop it. Stop looking people up. Stop making threats. Stop doing welfare checks and shit. And Diane, stop thinking that it has nothing to do with you when you have people that are very close to you saying they believe it does. At least have empathy for them. You're right, Debbie. Nobody should be doxxed, including Diane and anybody else that they think Diane is. And Diane's friends shouldn't be threatened. It's ridiculous. What is that going to accomplish besides get somebody hurt? I think it's because Diane may not be Diane, is what they're saying. I get that, Lisa, but without 110% proof, you really just can't throw around. I mean, for God's sakes, my picture was put up the other day and said I was Diane. Come on. Come on. Hey, little boo boo. Yes, Riley. Well, I don't know. I haven't talked to him. He's actually in a treatment center, so I'm hoping he's okay. Little boo-boo. So now I want you all to sing happy birthday to Lolly for tomorrow, because I probably won't go live tomorrow. She's made a fake identity with a dead woman's photos and life, though. But Mr. Cardinal, do we really know that for a fact? I mean, do we really know that, or is that just somebody saying that? Right. Will the real Diane please stand up? I mean, see, Sonia says happy party. She's not a happy camper. The snow's kind of deep and it touches her butt when she has to poop, even though I scraped her a little pathway. She's not a snow dog. She's a Florida dog, remember? Hey, Lindsay. Ah, your little Maltese just turned 11 too. Well, happy belated birthday to your little Maltese. Randa says happy birthday, Lolly. Stop. Stop chewing. Stop it. Lolly, stop chewing. Thank you. Thank you, Dog Mom. Dog Mom says happy birthday, Lolly. And her name is Dog Mom. Ollie, please, baby, stop. We're getting back into that getting on my nerve stage, so I'm definitely calling the vet when I hang up here. Who is the dead woman? Because the first pic she used is still alive. I don't know, Jamie. That's what I said. I haven't. I'm not going down. No, Gretchen, I don't. No, Gretchen, I do not. That's the one that had my picture saying I was Diane. Now, she did apologize, so I will give her that. And now she'll probably give me a big old fat ass dragon, and I don't care. If anybody knows anything about me, it's having my ass dragged does not move me one iota. I know, Sonia. I know. I agree, Sarah. How can you really prove that? So it shouldn't be done. I mean, you shouldn't go around saying that somebody stole somebody's identity if you can't prove it. Yeah, I think people are reaching too far too, Jamie. I know, Gretchen. I know. That's why I don't watch her. It's part of that moral compass of mine. It gets to spinning like a fan. I don't watch her. I agree, Scarlett. I totally agree. I agree that it all has escalated. I agree that the biggest apologies should go to those that love and support Diane. I was a supporter of Diane. I can't honestly say that I loved her. I think that word gets thrown around a lot around here. I mean, I watch people write in chats or on panels saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't even say that often to my family, much less to YouTubers. I adore you all, but you're probably not going to get a bunch of I love yous out of me. I'm just because I can, Regina. Because I can, because this is my platform. Stop it, Pixie. You're gonna make me feel guilty. Well, thank you for your suggestion, Regina, but you could have come in a little kinder than I'm not lecturing Diane. I'm just saying as a human being what I would do. Diane can do whatever she wants. I don't care anymore. But okay, now I'm going to get into another topic because this always happens. No matter when me or certain people go live, which God loved Jenna Moon yesterday. Her whole thing turned into a giant. Thank you, watcher. Her whole thing turned into a giant cluster that it was never meant to be. I felt so bad for her because it was never supposed to go there. But it's over now. We can laugh about it now. But yesterday I was like, oh God, Jenna Moon, what can we do to stop this? Yeah, I'm not into that, Kim. Hey, Dragon's Law. That's true, Dragon's Law. Apology accepted, Regina, and I'm sorry I got shitty with you. See, I'm not perfect. I shouldn't have snapped at you. Having an opinion is called lecturing around here. Hey, D-Rod. Long time no see, chickadoo. I just don't, I don't agree with all the looking up and saying, that, hold on, I'm not answering this because they probably want to offer me a deal on my student loans that I do not have. Shut up, Pixie. Go take your shower. But you all know me. I don't stay on live. I don't stay live long. I adore you all, but I just don't stay. I'm not one of these to do 2 and 3 hour live streams. It just doesn't happen in my world. It sometimes I have to be reminded to even go live. Only because real life takes over sometimes. Not that I don't like you guys, but sometimes real life does take over. This is something big that happened. Of course, people will be talking about it probably for weeks or months to come. Of course they will, Ems. It's sad, but it's true. And I don't know that there's a solution. Oh, that was an accident, Lisa 54. Debbie Lou, can you get her back? Sorry, Lisa, that was an accident. Sarah, you don't need to discuss your views with me. I see your views by where you hang and what you say. I like that you don't go on and on. Lisa, it was an accident. She just messaged me. Okay, now we got to unhide her. Okay, Puss in Boots took care of it. Good morning, Miss Audrey. Abby Elf. I feel bad that so many people are pray for the Texans. The only state in America that has their own power grid. Hmm, probably not a good idea, Texas. You're entitled to that opinion, Mr. Cardinal. But I don't think there's any proof at all that she's stolen somebody's identity. I don't believe that's there. So I'm not going to jump on that. Yes, Miss Audrey, I do. I pray for all of you all. And then I spoke to my brother yesterday who knows a little bit about heating and cooling. And I was like, look, how come they can't handle this snowstorm? I know they're not used to it, but how come they can't handle the snow and the ice, but they can handle the 100-degree days where people are running air conditioners? And he said heat actually pulls more energy than cooling. I didn't know that. See? I didn't know that. I didn't know that heat pulled more energy than cooling. Learn something new every day. Dance like no one's watching. Well, I mean, everybody's going to have a different opinion on this whole situation. There's going to be thousands of opinions. A lot of the power lines are down on the ground. That's why I don't understand why people don't put power lines underground. Then you don't have to worry about them getting blown down or taken down by ice or whatever. And please, if you have pets, I don't care where you live right now, unless you're on a sunny island and it's 80 degrees, or Florida, southern Florida, mid Florida, because I know they're having good weather, well, decent weather. But I don't care where you live. If you have pets, please bring them in. I don't care if you put them in a heated garage. I don't care if you put them in the basement because they're not normal house pets. You know, clean them up, let them come in and hang out. I just saw a local story the other day that broke my heart. I mean, literally broke my heart. That they found a crate with a mama dog and her pups all frozen outside in someone's yard. And mama was chained. So she couldn't even pick her pups up to try to get to warmer ground. So, guys, I am begging you, if you have pets, bring them in. If you have large animals, horses, cows, I don't know what kind of weather they can take, but barn them. Put them in, put them in the barns. Yeah, Ems, me too. I'd lose my shit too. If I was driving down the road right now and I saw a dog on a chain outside, it would be over with. I would call the police and I would stand there and wait for them to show up and demand that they do something. As a matter of fact, my cousin that was like my brother that just passed away a week or so ago, Dave, he was at one time the animal control officer here. Yeah, Angela, it broke my heart. I cried reading that. Cats are freezing. Yep. You know, I've got the best neighbor because she leaves her garage door open just enough where the stray cats can get in there. And she has like blankets and food. And so I usually try to throw her like 20 bucks a month for the food that she puts out for them. And she also goes around the neighborhood and puts those plastic carrier things and she puts blankets in there. But right now, that's not even good enough. Hey, Angel, long time no see. I know Texas is in a bad way right now. But like I said, I've got the coolest neighbor. We have a lot of stray cats in this neighborhood. I guess that might explain why we don't have mice. But hold on, Lolly wants down. Because she has a bum paw, I always let her down. Ooh, it's getting hot in this bedroom. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna put up a post. I want my I know, Angela. I think it's insane. Now, Florida can't put their lines underground only because they have that what's that water thing that runs under Florida? Can't remember what it's called. But in my opinion, every state in the country should have their power lines underground. That way nobody gets blown down, nobody gets iced over. No, why do people not think like this? Yes, Random, mine too. And she doesn't even want to do that here. She doesn't even want to go out. She looks at me with dread when I make her go to the back door. Aquifer, yes. Thank you, Scarlett. I know, stop animal cruelty. Quit treating them like they don't matter. I know. And like I said, if I was to be riding down the road and there was a dog outside right now on a chain, um, it's not just a dog out pottying, it's actually chained up. It can't find its way to shelter. I would literally call the police and stand there and freeze or sit in the car, put the dog in the car, call the police, and demand that they do something about it. Animals need more laws in this country. There needs to be more considered animal abuse than just actual abuse, hit, whatever. Tried to control rolling blackouts. Yeah, I know, Miss Audrey. I just think it's strange that I don't know. I would be bummed out if I was one of the people in Texas and it was my turn to have my power off. And it's not something you look forward to. Okay, your turn's coming up where your power's going to be off. Other states to follow. Yeah, I agree. Stop animal cruelty. We usually feed the big dog outside because, well, he's a slobber. I mean, he's a mastiff. So when he eats and drinks, he drools really bad. Well, then he'll shake his head and drool will go everywhere. So we started feeding him outside. Well, not in temps like this. In temps like this, I let him eat inside while I stand there while he's eating. Then he drinks. Then I take a hand towel and I wipe his mouth. Then the hand towel goes into the hamper. Because who wants to eat out in this? I wouldn't want to sit. And eat, like. Thank you, Top Cop. But straw and stuff like that, that's not going to help these animals right now. They need to be under a building. They need to be under the four walls and a roof. That is good, Samantha B. But guys, I am going to get off here. Like I said, I didn't come on to do much of nothing but to shoot the shit and basically ask my members to. I'm going to put up a community post, and I just want my members to go under the post and ask what they would like to do. Like I said, I was in a pub in Florida. Someone pulled up with their dog in the car. I went in, told the bartender I would call the police. The owner came out, put the air conditioner on, and went back in. I have a similar story, Kathy. Me and my sister was at Walmart in Florida, and there was a dog in the car. The car was not running, so there was no air conditioning. They had the window cracked about a couple inches, long enough for the dog to stick its nose out. And I lost my shit. I mean, I was ready to bust out the window. My sister wouldn't let me. And we called the police. They came just about the time they're trying to jimmy the car open. The guy comes walking out. Do you know what he has? He has poster boards. Freaking poster boards. Hey, Tawanda, stay warm out there. And do you know what I said to him? I hope you bought those poster boards to make a sign saying what a dumbass you are and how and you shouldn't be in control of an animal. God, I was mad. Ooh, I was mad. That's what he came carrying out. It was so important to get poster boards. It was so important to get poster boards. Me too, Angela. I do too. And I don't know what the cops did or said to him. We ended up leaving after we saw him walking out and he was heading towards his car. And he was like, "Oh, I was only in there for a few minutes." I said, "You're a lying fuck," because me and my sister were standing in the parking lot for at least 20 minutes. So don't say you just ran in there and ran out. And it doesn't matter. It's too long. You should never do that. Hold on. Lolly is bellowing. She needs me. What do you want? Well, she actually asked to go outside, so I'm sure she'll be barking to come back in just a second. So, with that, I'm going to dip out of here. I hope everybody takes care, stays warm. Check on your neighbors, you Texans. Please check on your neighbors. Anybody without power. Early. I know I read an article where they found at least 9 people deceased from the cold in Texas. I'm sure that number's gone up. Um, you too, Riley. Um, keep your pets warm and safe. Come on, man. They have fur. They weren't meant for this. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you around the tubes. Be sure, members, to put underneath the community post what you want to do, and let's see if we can figure something out. Bye, Stevie Wonder. Nice to see you.